everyone, and welcome back to Whimsy Creek Art. Alright, today is episode 10 of our basic paint pour series. And in this episode, we're going to learn the string pull technique. Okay, so for a string pull technique, you're going to need to flood your canvas, do a base layer of any color. In this one, I've already flooded my canvas with white. So I have white fluid acrylics already on the canvas. You need to get yourself about 12 to 18 inches of yarn. Any yarn, really actually string. You can actually do this with chain, like necklace chain. You can do this with floss, everything. But we're going to use some yarn today. I just had some scrap yarn. So I've got about 14, 16 inches here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set this. I have just some plastic here. And so I'm just going to kind of set that yarn down. And I have... Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to move that aside and set this right where you guys can see it. All right, so what I have is the Apple Barrel Key West, and we're just going to randomly get some of these colors down here on the yarn. And what you want to do is just saturate the yarn with colors, and I kind of alternate colors every little bit. And leave yourself a portion of the string or yarn that you're going to grab onto. So we're going to grab onto that, and we're just going to fill this randomly with some colors. And this one here is Velvet Crush with Apple Barrel. And so what you're going to want to do is just get some along right next to where you had. And I have about 5 colors here mixed up. And just to remind you, the supplies are in episode 1 of this paint pour series. And the way I mix my paint is in episode 2. All right, that's probably plenty here. And this next color is Apple Barrel's Royal Violet. Let's get some of that out. And I'm just using my popsicle stick to kind of just scoop a little bit out and saturate the yarn with that. All right, and the next color is Apple Barrel's Laguna. And you don't have to be perfect or exact. You're just getting this yarn saturated with a mixture of colors. You can use one color, you can use 5, 6 colors. It really does not matter. And for this one, I actually do not have any silicone. Okay, so we're just going to use those colors, and so I'm going to get this here with this last purple, just a little bit where we missed there. Okay, our string is covered. Plenty of paint there. So now I'm going to put the canvas back down. All right. So now what you're going to want to do is grab your string up out of that. And if you have a whole ton of paint, kind of let it drip off. You don't want a ton. And now you have your string. And you grab it kind of both ends and you start putting it across the canvas, kind of back and forth like this. Okay, now you layer it down, and then you pull straight down. And just keep pulling, pulling, pulling straight down until it's completely pulled off of your canvas. All right, now you'll have the saturated string. Now you gotta lay it back down carefully in your colors. All right, let me just lay the string back down and I'll show ya. And You can put silicone or not, it does not matter. All right, so you could leave it at that, or you could do some more. It's really up to you at this point. So I've laid my string back in my colors, and I'm just gonna make sure I'm getting, without getting the colors everywhere. All right, that's plenty of paint back on your string. And you can be just done at that point, or you can add more here. It really depends on what you're looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and add another one here. Okay, so now you're just going to pull it straight through. All right, I'm going to lay it back in on my piece of plastic. I've laid my string back down, and I'm just going to get a little bit more paint out onto the string here. And we don't need the whole thing, we're going to do a smaller one, so only the top portion of the string. This is a very fun technique. It can give you lots of different looks to it. It's a messy technique, however. It's very messy, but that's the fun of it. Getting messy, getting in there and getting all messy. Okay, we've almost got it. We're just going to get a little bit more of this purple right here. Okay, so we've got the string covered again. We're going to pick it up here. And we're going to lay it over here on this side now. Just laying it back and forth, back and forth. And then you're going to start pulling it and pull it straight down. All right, everyone, that is episode 10 of our beginner paint pour series, and that is the string pull technique. All right, I hope you can join us for episode 11, and we'll learn a whole new technique. Thank you very much.